The honourable member for Edmonton Calder, followed by Lecompino.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. First, this government blocks the child and youth advocate to do comprehensive, independent investigations whenever a child in care dies or is seriously injured. Now, their own Quality Assurance Council has been so frustrated, the chair has thrown up his hands in the air and resigned. To the Minister of Human Services, after you sandbagged Dr. Dibden so completely, will you now hand over investigations into all of the deaths of children in care to the child and youth advocates?
Honourable Minister.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to make it very clear that this government reviews every incident and every fatality in the child intervention system. We have numerous bodies reviewing these cases, including the medical examiner, the child and youth advocate, the fatality review board, in addition to our very own internal review of every incident. From my perspective, how many people do we need to review the reviewers? It's time to get past reviewing this again and get the job done.
Well, Mr. Speaker, given that Dr. Dibden outlined fully transparent, comprehensive and robust reforms, and yet this PC government has ignored the Council recommendation, he ended up resigning. To the same minister, how do you expect Albertans to place any trust in you and your ministry when you continue to block recommendations that could very well save children's lives?
Mr. Speaker, we know the child and youth advocate and the recommendations have been put forward by the number of bodies that work with human services. Of the 96 recommendations, 55 have been completed, 12 are ongoing, 25 are in progress, only 4 have not been accepted.
Final supplemental.
Implemented.
Mr. Speaker, given that we know that 18 children in care have died in the last 8 months under this PC government's watch, to the same minister, how do you expect the public to believe that the resignation of a well-respected, high-profile chair of the Quality Council for Insurance is anything less than another affirmation of you and this PC's government supreme and profound neglect?
Mr. Speaker, and any time a child passes away, a child in care passes away, it's a very tragic moment for all of us. With the publication ban and the information that's being released every month now through the Human Services website, we are being open and transparent and accountable with Albertans. And it's about working not in isolation, but with the input from the Council, child intervention practitioners, other experts, and of course Aboriginal representatives to make sure all community perspectives are reflected as we make continuous improvements.